What up, YouTube? It's Jim from Two Fat Guys Pull List. Today's Wednesday. You know what that means. Nate, what does that mean?
Going over our pull list for March 17th, St. Patty's Day, 2021.
So, what do we got first, Nate?
Up first, we have Thor 13. I am excited, and I'm also a little bit ready to see what the next story arc is. Not that this one's bad. I just am...
6 parts is a lot, but I know that Donnie will deliver. I have faith in Donnie.
And I just sneaked a peek in there, not to give it away, not the last issue, but the centerfold, we've got Odin. I forgot we had Odin returning.
Yeah, Odin did return, so that's... I have a feeling this is going to be a jaw-dropping issue. I don't think a devastating issue, but I think some massive shit's about to happen.
Yep. I'm excited to see what we got.
All right, next up, we've got Captain Marvel 27. This is right off the coattails of the Avi arc where she was in another timeline.
Right.
But so now she's back. She broke up with Rhodey from War Machine.
No bueno.
And yeah, dude, we'll just see. We'll see. I know this is kind of like a transition. I don't think it's a transition issue. I think some serious stuff's about to go down in this issue, so we'll see. I'm thoroughly enjoying Captain Marvel, and I know that you were like, I got to get back on it, or you need to get on it, and I agree with that assessment.
Yeah, this might be the time to get back on it, too, and pick it up weekly. Now that we've wrapped up the future arc, seems like this is setting up for the future here.
For sure. All right, after that, we have Iron Man number 7. We've got Tony working on War Machine. And they were about to take off to go get Kovac, right? Or Kovacs?
Korvac.
Mm-hmm. And Tony's neck is broken, so his armor's keeping his neck in place. He's in some bad shape. So, also, this cover is freaking fire. Alex Ross covers, man. They're so good. They're nice. All right, we jump into finally some King in Black tie-ins. We didn't have any for like 2 weeks straight. So first up, we have Amazing Spider-Man number 1. King in Black tie-in. Hopefully this tells a complete story, unlike Nick Spencer's run. I kid, but I don't. But we'll see. I love the cover, and hopefully we get a little bit of more connectivity to what Parker was telling Dylan, and hopefully he's got some strings kind of attached to that issue.
Second up for our King in Black tie-in is Sword number 4. Man, this series has been really, really good so far. But it's an Al Ewing book, so of course it's going to be good, right?
Duh.
I am curious to see if we're going to get a little bit more actual tie-in to King in Black, or if we're going to get a pseudo tie-in like the last issue is. I have a feeling that we're actually going full bore involved in King in Black. 1, we're nearing the end of the event.
Yeah.
2, I think that the cover is pretty telling on what might happen. And, I think 3 set up a lot with, what's his name?
Manifold.
Manifold, thank you.
Yeah.
That I think, we're going to see how he's going to play into everything here.
For sure. I mean, if you put Noel on the cover and then it's not about the King in Black event, except for 1 page, you got a problem.
Right.
All right, next up we've got Marvel from Alex Ross and a plethora of many other writers. This is the last issue in the Marvel series, so hopefully this will wrap up Alex Ross's Nightmare Doctor Strange storyline. I have a feeling it will. But also, it's an Alex Ross cover. I have enjoyed these. There have been some misses, but it's not necessarily misses. It's just talking about different genres within the Marvel history, like stories that writers want to write about. So some of them I'm into, some of them not. And I did peek into this issue, and it is extremely colorful. Oh. And me being a creative director, I'm about it. So more colors the better. So
you like the colors.
I like the colors. All right, after that we have Spider-Man. Whoa. Spider-Woman, excuse me. And she's out for blood. Number 10. I love this cover. I know you're not into these covers, but this cover
the cover fire. like her pose, like her attitude, like her anger, that's badass. It's just the awkward 2003 computer art. It's just
I don't know what you're talking about. Either way, I think we're gonna finally get a wrap up into the High Evolutionary storyline here, and I think there's potential, I believe, for her to ditch this costume and going back to her original costume. So we'll see if that actually happens.
Like original, like Marvel Presents, or like Spider-Woman one?
Like with the wings and stuff, right? Like, is that not the original?
Yes, except she has like it comes over her head too, so you can't see her hair at all. It's kind of weird.
Maybe I'll put that up on the screen when I find it. Like,
that one. Yep, that one right there. Next we have okay, X-Force 18. Couldn't remember which issue it was. Kid Omega Kid. Which one is it?
Kid Omega is going full on screamo.
Yeah, he's very angry because people have been taking his dead bodies and making them alive again, and that's not cool.
Nope.
You know? Maybe they're doing stuff with his penis. I don't know. Like, could be awkward.
Wow.
Also, his suit. Man, that suit's so badass.
It is fire.
It's a good suit.
Yeah.
But in all seriousness, I am very interested to see... I can't remember the name of the group that's been...
Oh, crap. I said it the other day. Come on, it's right there.
Yep, that one.
That one.
Yep. Either way, I'm interested to see what they've been doing and the impact that's going to have totally, on the X universe, not just in this X-Force book.
Yeah, for sure.
If it will.
I think it will. I mean, I think that group has had, and again, here's the group name. Yes, they've been heavy in X-Force, but they've also been mentioned in plenty of other X books. So, this is, the last X-Force that came out, that was my pick of the week. This may be a contender. I don't know. It's up in the air. I think X-Force, Thor, maybe an independent. We'll see. All right. Next up, we got Radiant Black, number 2. We were both kind of a little flat on the first issue. And I'm hoping that, and I think this will have a little bit more of an uptick. I do love the cover, and I think this one's going to be full of action. I'm just going to say that right now. I have a hunch.
Yeah, I mean, if it is full of action, that's cool. I'm interested to see if my hunch is right, and if we get any sort of clarification into how the suits work, or if maybe the suits are representation of that individual that is, wielding the suit, sort of like it shows your true colors, sort of a thing.
Right.
Either way, I'm still interested. I think I will probably end up giving this whole first arc a go, just because I am intrigued by a hero that is like a down in the dump sort of guy, not like an actual something cosmic or mystical or over the top Superman style thing. But I will need a little bit more than what I got in that first issue for sure.
For sure, and I think we're gonna get it. I think Kyle's gonna deliver, and I think I'm with you. I think I'll stick with the first arc, and then if it intrigues me enough, we'll put it on the pool. Because I think I will say this: I feel like our independent part of our pool list is kind of lacking a little bit in the summer months, and everything hasn't been announced, but it's just kind of like we need to diversify a little bit. That
for sure.
Even though we don't have any DC this week.
Yeah, that's true. Well, speaking of independent books, next up we have Orcs number 2, Boom Studios, or Kaboom for the little ones. The first issue was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed the first issue. It wasn't anything mind-blowing, genre-breaking, just all-consuming, but it was a lot of fun. I really enjoy the, I can't remember her first name, Kimberly Larson?
I believe so, but don't quote me.
Christine. My apologies. Christine Larson. She's writing, she's doing the art. I really enjoy the one creator getting to do their entire book. See one person's entire vision. I really enjoy that. Yeah, the first issue was a lot of fun. It was something I felt like this could be one of the earlier comics that that I let my daughter read whenever she gets time to go to comics. So I thought that was really cool.
And I also like the art style. Like, it reminds me of Adventure Time.
Yeah.
So that's another cool thing. And these books are not, these are $4.99 books, so that you're getting your money's worth in it. Like, plenty of content.
There's a lot of book here because, of course, it's a Boom book, so we don't have ad pages in the middle of it. These have got to be at least 48 pages, no ads. So Even at $5, that's still a really good deal.
Yeah, for sure. Speaking of another boom book, we've got Origins number five. I can count. So this is the second to last issue. So in the previous issue, our group of robots and one human made it to this like safe haven vault, and I think they're prepping for war. So at every book we get a little bit more insight, obviously, into the story of Origins, and I could totally see this. Again, I know I say this a lot about boom books, but I could totally see this becoming a show. Just because there's a lot of mystery and intrigue, and we don't have everything yet. I think we'll know everything, obviously, by issue 6. But I've been really enjoying this. I like the artwork a lot, even though the artwork is very, like, all over the place and very just abstract. But yeah. I dig that shit.
Have you ever played Horizon Zero Dawn? The game?
No, I have not, and I know you've told me plenty of times to play it.
Well, I was just going to say that the story very vaguely reminds me of the story there. I don't want to say too much and give away like an early like plot point in the game,
right?
But it intrigues me because I read the first issue. I wasn't really there, and so this was the one that I just sort of skipped. But if you have a nice review for issue 6, I might have to pick up the trade for it.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea.
A nice 6-issue easy trade too.
For sure. And then last up we have Ultra Mega from Image Comics. This is it feels like a trade. It's got square bounding.
Oh really?
Yeah, and it's a $70. It's $7.99. And so the premise is every majority of people on Earth have been infected by this disease that turns them into giant monsters, and there are 3 individuals that have ultra mega kaiju powers that are able to defend the Earth. And I kind of skimmed through the book too, and the artwork is freaking awesome. So this one is going to be pretty freaking wicked. I'm super excited about it. I'm glad I picked it up. And again, like I said, it's square bound, so it's not. It's kind of like the Last Ronin books. So
yeah, who's the publisher on this?
Image.
It is an Image book.
By James Herron and David Stewart, or Dave Stewart.
Man, that'll be. I didn't get that when we got our initial books today, but that might be a game time decision tomorrow.
Yeah, I've got a couple of those too. I think I might actually end up picking up the Captain America 80th anniversary, but I'm gonna get the Mark Brooks variant if Ron still has it.
Yeah, that cover was significantly better than the cover A.
Yeah, so I think that I might pick that up. All right, so that is our pools. So now we're going to kick on to the other part of our show, the other part that we talk about, which is things that we've picked up through the week from either Ron or other LCSs within the DFW area or on eBay. We don't discriminate. We can get stuff online. I'm going to go first, and the first thing that I got is from Andy, and I got a set of Ultimate Marvel trading cards from 1993. So we got some Bill Sienkiewicz cards in there. Some other artists that I don't know their names.
Oh my god, did you show the Bill Sienkiewicz Wolverine?
Yes, so that's right on the front.
Holy shit.
I'm going to pull that out right now.
That card is insane. I want that. I want a print of that or a cover of that or something. That is.
Yeah, let me see if it'll.
Fire.
There it is. Yeah, that thing is sick. And there's I think there's at least 10 Bill Sienkiewicz cards in this set. What I really dig is the back, where they use the retro, the first appearance of the character on the back, and then there's a nice write-up. But yeah, this card's freaking sick, and these cards are freaking sick. There's some really cool ones. There's also a Deathstroke card. Let me see if I can find it, because I want to pop that one up on the screen. That is just, it is sick. Let me see if I can find it. Oh yeah. This card is cool too. This is a character that I really want to get into, and I hope they actually hopefully they do another Deathstroke series. There we go. Yeah, I like that card a lot. So, anyway, that's my first one. What you got?
So, first of all, I picked up today, that's not part of our pull list because we've already covered this book, but I picked up the 4th printing of Star Wars High Republic, #1. Just because it's a beautiful cover. It's one of the panels from the inside. It's just a great cover.
Nice.
And then I picked up a couple of possible key spec books / books I just wanted for my personal collection anyway, so if they don't turn out to be bangers, I'm just happy to have them. The first one is Oblivion Song, number 1.
Yeah, I'm jelly of that. I'm so jelly of that.
Yeah, I can't get this straight. There we go. Ron gave me a really good deal on this one. It looks really nice. There's one corner that looks like it might be a problem, but I mean, this is a 9.6, 9.8. It's a really nice book.
Nice.
I also got Secret Wars, number 10, gorgeous Doctor Doom cover. Honestly, there's not really any spec on this book. I mean, if Doctor Doom appears in the MCU, then maybe some of his books will go up, and this is a more iconic cover. But I picked it up more just because I want it. I super enjoy the cover, and right now it's affordable. You know, he shows up, and then all his keys or his big appearances start going crazy. So,
right.
Thought now was the time to pick it up.
Nice.
And the last two are some X books. First one is X-Men, Uncanny X-Men 282. First appearance of Bishop. Yes, very nice.
Very nice.
Honestly, this book as well is in tip-top condition. I don't like to say 9.8s because then you just will never get one, but it is definitely a near mint copy, 9.2 plus.
Hell yeah.
Very, very gorgeous book. And then the final single keys that I got from him was X-Men 4. First appearance of Omega Red. Absolutely pristine condition. Like, I pulled this out of the box and was like, what?
Yeah.
But the big kicker on this one is this bad boy right here. Barcode, newsstand.
Ooh.
Makes it a lot harder to find in a good condition because, you know, it was just thrown on a rack at a drugstore or convenience store or something like that. I honestly wonder if the previous owner of this book had intentions of getting it graded and it just never happened. I switched the bag and board on this and got this into a Mylar today, and it is like super smooth. Like the just back clean. Is just clean. So either this book is just in immaculate shape anyway, or someone's already pressed this and prepped it. So I haven't decided if I want to send any of these off. You know, I'm not a huge grader, but
I think the first appearance of Omega Red for sure. I think that's a.
I mean, that's definitely the biggest book of the lot, but
for sure.
Yeah. What else you got?
So the other thing that I have, and it's something that you actually pulled, but then I snatched it out of your hands, is Venom Funeral Pyre. Can't speak. Pyre. Number 1 with this killer, flashy, reflective cover.
Yes. Has Venom on it too, yeah.
Venom and Punisher. I like it, and also it is in pristine condition. So you know, if you end up sending in your Omega Red, maybe I'll send this one in. I don't know.
All of the books in that box were just in like.
Yeah, I feel kind of bad because Ron came in and he's like, "Oh, I haven't even gone through those books," and we're like, "We know," and we like.
Wait, did he say that?
He did. He was like, "I haven't gone through those yet."
I didn't hear him say that. Is that from that big collection you bought?
I think so. So I feel a little bad, but
no, I mean we helped him. We did.
We did. So hey, if you're looking for some fresh keys or pretty big books, Ron's got a new collection in, and you want to go check that out. So if you're in the DFW area, definitely hit up Collected Comics on Altamere in Fort Worth.
Yes.
All right, what else you got?
The final thing that I picked up, big boy, was the Dr. Aphra Omni, my very, very first omnibus.
Big old fat Omni.
Yes. I am a huge Star Wars nut. I've actually never read any Dr. Aphra before, so here we go. I'm going to read the whole damn thing right together.
In one sitting?
Oh, well, there's no way I'm going to read all this in one sitting. I mean, it literally is 41, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 53 issues.
Oh.
So, I mean, she's a big girl. And
baby got back. Dude. Oh, my God, Becky, look at her butt.
Honestly, I got lucky on everything here. Ron and I had a deal going on. I traded in a bunch of books. And we basically hit even. I paid for the taxes on these, so
nice.
I think we're both happy with how it all turned out. But I am very excited to see if the omnibus format is for me. I have not read any omnibus yet, and you know, I'm a lover of all comics. I do trades. I do OHCs. So might as well try the omnibus now. See if that's a viable reading. So, I've been like staring at omnis for over a year now, just saying like, oh yeah, that's the way I want to collect. It's the oversized art. It's all of the story in one. You don't have to sit there and just pick up issue after issue after issue and open the bag, and it's just all right there. I just set it in my lap and I'm good to go. But these are heavy books. Like these are really, weighty.
It's like a manuscript.
Yeah. So I need to decide if I'm gonna read this bad boy and see if that's the thing for me.
Nice. I mean, I for me, Omnis, I'm more of like when the Absolute Carnage Omni, or not Absolute Carnage, when the Venom Omnibus comes out, like I'm gonna pick that up. But I'm just still such a sucker for like getting the individual issue and like just opening it up, and I don't know. There's just something magical about it for me, me personally.
Yes, and Omnibus isn't for everything. So like for me personally, like.
But what you're saying is you're not going to pull a gem mint, and you're not going to have an entire wall of omnibus.
Right, exactly. Daredevil, Chip Zdarsky's Daredevil. I freaking love it. Love it, love it, love it. I doubt I'll get it in omnibus. I really enjoy those books, and I have them in single issues, and that's fine. But I already have them, right? And some of those books are big books. It's going to be hard to find them at cover or cheaper. Same thing with these Dr. Aphra books. It includes her first appearance, Darth Vader #3. A beater copy of that's $100 now because she's so big. So 53 issues at $125. I mean, you're looking at $2 an issue. There's no way I could go anywhere, and buy all 53 issues that are in this book for $2 pop.
Right? Yeah, no, totally.
And they're not oversized art either. So when it's more of a story that I know I really want to read, and Star Wars too. I mean, the resellability of Star Wars is amazing too.
Well, so, isn't there rumor that she's going to be in her own show on Disney Plus? So I mean, you've got the resale value for that book is already tremendous, and so once that gets confirmed, like if you wanted to sell it, you could.
I mean, if I enjoy the story, it's staying right here. I would have to really hate the story in order to sell it, but super pumped.
Right on, cool. All right, you got anything else, or is that it?
That's it. That's the pull list.
So that's our pull for March 17th. I think it's gonna be a good week. I think we're gonna have a stellar show. I think we'll probably have like A minus. That is my grade for the show. We'll see if that might be a little high, but that's where I'm going.
That seems a little high for me. I think we'll probably stick with the B plus.
B plus, right.
Especially we don't have a Something is Killing the Children this week. You can't see, but I am showing off my. Something's Killing the Children issues. We don't have a Zdarsky Daredevil this week.
Yeah, but we do have Donny Cates.
I already forgot, so never mind. I'm sorry.
Wow. Okay. Either way, it's going to be a good show. Make sure to watch on Friday. Or I'm sorry. Whoa. Hold your phone.
Skeet.
Phone. We're not having the show on Friday.
Skeet. Skirt.
We're having the show on Thursday this week. Because Nate Dogg and his wife are going out of town, so we're gonna try to stick to our YouTube content release and have it on Thursday, and then release the episode on Saturday, and then our clips and all that jazz. So join us on Thursday of this week, so the 18th of March, day after St. Patrick's. You'll be, you just need to sit in your bed and just chill because you're so hungover, so you can watch and listen to us talk about comics. But yeah, so it's gonna be at 8:00 on twitch.tv/2fatguyspullus. Also, if you're watching this on YouTube, please subscribe. We would love it if you subscribe. Just click that button, hit that bell, get the notification from us. We're trying to, create other forms of content that aren't just our live show, like this comic book haul video, or, maybe news videos about comics, or even, solicitation videos. We do those all the time. So please give us a subscribe, hit that bell. We would greatly appreciate it. That being said, that's the end of this video. We'll see you guys on Thursday, not Friday, because Nate's going out of town. Thursday at what time, Nate?
8 p.m. Central.
8 p.m. Central. So, with that being said, read more comics. We'll see you guys later.
Peace.